Welcome back to Hammer Brothers with some more Donkey Kong 94, the final stretch of stages.
On Super Game Boy.
On a Super Game Boy, no less. You know what? It looks fantastic on your TV, I'm going to tell you that.
It does. Too bad we can't play, like, yeah.
And we've started off to a decent start.
I was going to say, too bad we can't play, like, light games on here. Like
light guns?
Games.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little problem.
You gotta have a curved TV. There are emulators. NES emulators nowadays can replicate zappers. I needed that. Oh. Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, emulators can replicate zappers, which is pretty cool. And supposedly one of the items that Hyperkin is working on, they're the team that made the Retron 5.
Yeah.
Supposedly, they are working on development into a zapper that can be used for flat screens.
Hey, I got a question for you.
What? Yes, Matthew?
That was not my fault.
Uh-huh.
My question is, what do you think of the Retcon 5?
Okay. Because a lot of Let's Play... This is an important topic for Let's Players. I gotta ask... Oh!
Good thing we got 90-some lives.
Okay. What I think about the Retcon 5.
Sorry.
I love it, and I want to buy one, but at the same time, I hate it and I never want to own one.
Okay, Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. I love the idea. I love the idea of having one system for all these different retro games. I mean, if you're a huge gamer with a huge collection, you can save some space. You can box up your other systems. You don't ever have to put them out. You can play your Genesis and your SNES and your Game Boy Advance. And come on, that was something wrong with the ceiling there. I should have just flipped right over it. I'll just duck next time.
Yeah, you should
duck. 5 systems and all the compatibility it has is amazing. But there's all these cons to it. The first con is that they promised 100% compatibility at launch, and they were very, very off. Games like Super Metroid wouldn't work. Games like Sonic and Knuckles wouldn't work. And those have been fixed with patches. But the two things that really I don't like the most are, one, it's an HDMI connection only, which means my TV, my old tube TV, can't run it.
Yeah.
Your TV could, mine couldn't.
Okay.
So, which also means no zapper games, no light gun games, screw it. Oh.
That's a problem. Okay, so you're saying...
So, no light gun games. I can't use it at all on my old tube TV. And probably one of the biggest factors that kind of scares me away from the Retron is that I'm really getting annoyed now. Had to. The factor that really bugs me the most is that the system itself isn't exactly a system.
It's more like a computer.
It's running on an Android system, and it is simply running emulator code. So the idea is that when you pop in, say, Super Mario Brothers, the system will read the ROM on the Super Mario Brothers cartridge and then load up a ROM of Super Mario Brothers, which is fine if this was something they developed on their own. Each of the emulators they used were all based on popular console emulators, which they used without credit. And that's the biggest problem I have. The biggest problem I have is simply that they ripped a lot of the emulator code off a lot of hard-working programmers without any kind of acknowledgement or credit that they did, until they got called out for it. And even then, these are they're using other people's emulator programs to make a profit.
Yeah, but those other people made those emulators to begin with to play other people's games.
They're supposed to be non-profit. They're not supposed to make a cent off them.
Well,
So the people that made those emulators, which are legal if you don't include ROMs and you don't have a profit off of them,
yeah.
you know, making the programs themselves is not illegal, but using it for profit is, which is pretty much what Hyperkin is, exactly what Hyperkin is doing with the Retron. And that's the part I don't like. Uh-oh.
You might be in some problems.
Whoops. Little too far.
Safe.
Little too far, but I got the concept. Anyway.
Okay, you were saying.
So, you know, I like the appeal. I like the idea of popping in a you know, not having to dig out and hook up a million. You know that in my room I have a lot of systems set up and on display, but I don't have any of them plugged in.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's a hassle. And plus, if you plug in a million systems at once, that's also a fire hazard.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that. So I gotta keep switching plugs anytime I want to play a different game. With the Retron, I can do it through one system. You know, one system, it always keeps getting updated through patches. They put out, you know, more compatibilities and such. They keep doing things, but it's just the fact that my TV can't run it. I can't use light gun games, and the whole, like, skeezy leg legal gray area.
Oh, I don't give a damn about the legal stuff. But the fact that you can't play everything, like you said, is a big factor.
Yeah.
You still have to have these other systems hooked up to play these other games that you can't play.
That being said, they did make a lot of changes through patches. You can play Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles now. You can play Super Metroid now. They were able to patch those problems out.
Yeah, but I can't play Duck Hunt.
You can't play Duck Hunt, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
kind of a problem.
Don't think this is gonna work.
No.
That key will be long gone before I get up there. I did do this before on camera, but again, this was in the lost recordings.
Now, why are you going that way? Oh.
You know what? I should have put this ladder up first,
Yeah.
and then I'd have that on the way. Okay.
But you're not going to have enough time.
Yeah, okay, I see what to do here. That ladder goes there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that's how I feel about the Retron. You know what? Like I said, maybe things will change. Maybe I'll get it, you know, I will go ahead and pick it up someday. Maybe when I've got a TV that can actually run it, I think, you know, whatever, I'll take that plunge. It's, you know, actually not terribly expensive for what it does.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people were kind of hollering about the price, and the price honestly isn't that bad. $160, I think it is. It's not bad.
The
So
price isn't bad, but if you can't play all the games, you still have to have those systems up anyway.
well, yeah, but when you say with the games they can't play, it is a pretty small list at this point.
Can I use Rob?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
because it accepts original plugs. So you can use original peripherals like Rob and the Power Glove.
Just can't use light guns.
Just because based on the way that the flat screen TVs work and how the zappers work,
Look out.
and how the zappers worked with tube TVs, you know.
Yeah.
Give this one more shot and call it an episode if I don't make it. So that's how I feel about the Retron 5. If I got a TV that'll run it, maybe I'll pick one up someday. But as of right now, not.
Can we just label this video Alan hates the Retcon 5? Just get...
Retron.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Just
Retconning is something completely different.
Well, let's just say Alan hates the Retro 5.
Yeah.
Because... And just to get the views.
Okay, yeah. Stay
Remember,
tuned,
like,
everyone.
share, and subscribe.
Stay tuned, everyone.